So I wanted to make a quick video of what else I've done with my bike. I've kind of made it into a rat bike now. Previous video was when it was bobbed out. 1982 Yamaha Virago. Not really a whole lot to say about it. Still rocking homemade handlebars. Just sketchy as hell. Bought a little $30 eBay stereo for it. On both of the carburetors, I got a big goofy ass cold air intake filter, and it kind of gives it more something to look at, and that's what a lot of this bike is about. Fog light for a headlight, went LED, had a lot more luck with it. Switch forward down there, right next to the battery, just hanging. A lot of exposed wires, should probably clean that up. Got a chain as the linkage between the foot brake there for the rear, which is, I mean, it works just fine. Everybody asks how it is. The seat is something else as far as comfortability. I don't know. Anyways, no, it's not comfortable, but it's like any other bike. After a couple weeks, you know, I've said it before, and you get used to it. Got a gas mask filter for my fuel cap. Handlebar bags, just an old, I think it's a binocular pouch, World War II era. Big ass ammo can on one side. I'm actually going to get one on the other side and find a new place to mount my tail light. The other one I want to dedicate to a legitimate sound system. Maybe mount speakers in the lids of the ammo cans. And then this, you know, I put a 50 cal on it. Obviously a mock one that I just make with shit I find in my garage. Keep in mind, a lot of this shit is all shit I find at the Army, Navy, or it's been laying around in my garage. So I made up a fake 50 cal a couple years back and had it swinging off the end, and it was just, you know, non-functional, didn't do anything. I actually got a setup in this one this year that is quite the hit at all the bars. I don't know if it's going to have the juice. I'm having some charging issues right now. I think my stator went out finally, but we'll see if it's got the juice. Actually got a button you can hit here. I don't know if you can see that, but that's whiskey that comes out of there. There's actually 2 different canisters in here. I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to. I know it sounds stupid and kind of arrogant, but I don't want people copying me. But there's 2 different containers you can use in here. You can do mixed drinks. You could do different types of alcohol. I'm actually working on getting another pump right now, another toggle back here, so I can dispense 2 different types of liquor based on what people want. My tail light's pretty badass. So it's an old lantern. I found it at the Army, Navy, and it was actually red, I assume for night ops or whatever they do there. Works out great. The only thing is this bottom piece is supposed to flick down. It used to have a wick in it. I put my LED in it. Every once in a while, and that's why the zip tie's on there. Every once in a while, if you get to riding a little too hard, since this is a rigid to a rigid, it's the rough riding, kidney bleeding son of a bitch, it'll actually pop the bottom of that open if you hit a bump too hard. And then you got a bright ass white LED just exposed. Cops don't like it too much. Kickstand spring, just a chain, carabiner, hook it to my seat, holds my chain up, clicks on the ground every once in a while, but it doesn't dig in, so that's good. And then the suicide shifter, I kind of cheated. Just welded a Napa socket wrench on there, I guess, for visual. All my welds, none of them are ground down, and they're all booger welds. Did it all with 6011 or 6010, no weaving. Clutch is right here. Way I can clutch and shift at the same time, kind of cheating. I don't want to lose my ability to put both feet down when I have to. That's why I don't want to run my clutch as a foot control. Yeah, other than that, I mean, there's more to come. She's an ever-changing bike. I'll probably not stop working on it. I actually just got a 50 Chevy that I'm working on right now. Once I get that ratted out, I'm getting a rat trailer and do a front end rat now. It'll be Pretty fucking sweet if you ask me. Anyways, be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think.